Okay, my last recipe is an apple strudel coffee cake. In this larger bowl, we have all of our dry ingredients, which is all-purpose flour, which is going to act as our protein, sugar, salt, and baking powder. The baking powder in this recipe, which is a combination of baking soda and a solid crystal, which is going to react to the heat when we bake our cake. This particular baking powder is double acting, which means that it releases CO2 during the mixing process and then also when it's heated. We also have salt, which is used in this recipe to absorb excess moisture, and it also adds a flavor aspect. In our wet ingredients, which we're going to add to our dry, we have melted vegetable shortening. The shortening provides a good mouthfeel to cakes. It adds a tenderness to baked goods, and in cakes specifically, what the shortening does is it acts as an emulsifier that makes it possible for the batter, which we're going to create, to use all of the excess sugar and the liquid in the recipe. So we're going to go ahead and add this. We're going to mix it up. Also to this recipe, as it is a apple streusel coffee cake, we have some chopped Granny Smith apples, which we're going to add. And then we also have made kind of a streusel topping, which is melted butter, flour, sugar, and some cinnamon. So it's going to be really, really great. And once again, all of these ingredients are going to react to the heat once you put it in the oven, and our shortening is going to sort of counteract the drying process of the baking. So we have a really moist, tender coffee cake. So and add our apples. I'm just going to go ahead and mix these in. The other good thing about using a double acting baking powder is the fact that I don't have to necessarily bake this cake right away. Because it releases CO2 during the heating process as well. I'm not, I guess, missing out on anything or ruining the recipe by waiting to bake it for a little while, which I'm going to do so it'll be nice and warm in the morning. Alright. Now all I have to do is put this in the pan and then sprinkle my streusel topping on top, and then we are done. Thanks.